Jonesy the cat. What is up, everyone? Bookman 87 back again, and welcome to a new series for the reviews. The first series for reviews, the Alien franchise. I don't have a big connection to Alien, so that's not why I'm doing this as the first review. The new movie for the Alien franchise has come out, and I want to see it in theaters, and I haven't seen the rest of them except the first two. I saw the first two a while back, so I rewatched them, and I have to watch the rest of them. And I want to go, see it and review it, so I want to get these reviews out because, I'm watching the whole franchise. I might as well do the reviews for them, since I have promised that I would do these reviews for a while now. Might as well get to them. So the first movie we're going to be looking at is Alien 1979, the story of a crew on a mineral a mineral transport ship that gets a distress signal from a mysterious planet, and what they find there, it's not great for them, is it? And, shit goes down. So, let us start with the positives of Alien. The first positive everyone talks about is the slow burn atmosphere. Everything this movie does before a scene that we'll talk about in a minute is just about world building, world crafting, character crafting. You know everything about these characters before shit goes down. And sometimes in movies, that means a lot of meandering, a lot of yapping, a lot of sitting around doing nothing. But it really works well in this movie. And, it's very good for that. And now, kind of an extension of that, or something that allows that to work, is the acting. Flawless acting. Absolutely. Everyone is great, from the characters that need to go crazy. Lambert, I think her name is. Her, breakdown, flawless. The eventual Ripley's breakdown, flawless. The headband guy, Parker and Brett. Their friendship felt realistic, and then when Brett dies, Parker's being pissed off was very good. Dallas, is the ship leader. And then you have Ash, who, the twist of Ash, his minimalist acting is really, really good, but you don't know why he's doing it. So you're like, oh, that's kind of strange. And then the twist happens, you're like, oh, that's why he's fucking weird. So, yeah, acting, absolutely flawless, absolutely phenomenal. Let's talk about another part of the Alien movie. And we'll talk about this with every Alien movie, because they're just all the same in terms of... No, okay, wow. They're not all the same. Ignore that. Retract that. The Alien movies have the same strength in it, and that's acting and the set design. Because holy shit, this movie is beautiful. I mean, 1979 was a long time ago. These sets are humongous. I don't know when Star Wars came out, so I think it was after Star Wars actually, but I haven't seen Star Wars, so I might be impressed by Star Wars if I watch Star Wars. But the space station, when they go into the alien egg room with the massive fucking it looks like a gun. I don't know what it is. One of the giant turrets. Flawless, beautiful. Set design is incredible. Directing is just perfect. Ridley Scott, of course. It's Ridley Scott. It's perfect. The set design, all the directions are just perfect. Writing, flawless. Nothing wrong with writing. Let's talk about the villain, because holy fuck, Xenomorph. That is a perfect alien design. That is a perfect villain. I mean, just look at the fucking thing. It's 9 feet tall. It's got a weird that fucking thing. That scares people. The chest burster scene, because That's another part of the atmosphere, right? Because this guy, he goes in and is like, what the fuck, why are there so many eggs around? And then this thing hops out his face and he's just unconscious for like 30 minutes of the movie. And they're just like, what the fuck is this thing? And then after eventually it gets off of him, he's still unconscious for a while, and then he's awake, and they're like, oh, he's fine. Okay. Cool, he's fine. That was weird, whatever, I guess. He's fine for about 5 minutes. Because you're, even in the 5 minutes, you're lured to a false sense of, oh, he's fine. Everything's going to be okay. And then, uh-oh. He starts fucking seizing out. Chest burster. And the chest burster scene. Simply just, beautiful. Simply a beautiful scene in just horror. Like, that's fucking creepy. That's creepy. Very good. Very, very good. Good scene. Good scene. I really do enjoy, like, the initial pop out, because everyone's just fucking panicking. And everyone is like, and then it just, like, it's dead silent, and then the thing goes away, and then you can feel the, like, oh shit, this is bad. You can feel that in the air when they talk about it, or when they don't talk about it, I should say. Ash's scene, again with the twist, where he's just sitting there like, as this guy's fucking like, very good. Very, very, very good. What else is there? There's a lot. The ending, because you think the movie's gonna end, right? You think the movie's over, and they're just gonna go home, and then, it's not over. Gets into the space shuttle, goes into space. You're like, okay, I can take a nap. I got the cat here. I got Jonesy. Pet the cat. And what's that fucking noise? And it's just, oh shit, we ain't done here yet. And it's just impeccable. Just absolutely great. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, that's pretty much every aspect you need of a movie to be good. So I don't know what more you would want from this movie. But I'm sure there's something that I'm forgetting. I didn't write a script. I forgot to write a script. I don't know how I forget to write a script, but, fucking whatever, I guess. I don't have a lot of negatives, but let's get on to those few negatives. This is going to be a nitpick, kind of, and something that not everyone is going to be angry about. No, I'm not angry about it. This is going to be something that isn't a negative for... Did you my fan? I'm sorry. This isn't going to be a negative for some people. It's a long movie. It's almost 2 hours. I prefer my horror to be kind of condensed. I don't mind the 2 hours if they're good, which they are here because it's Alien. But there are some scenes it's a slow burn movie, and most slow burn movies do suffer a little at the beginning, because like there's a middle segment where like, okay, we've introduced the characters in the world. There's a segment where because in the middle of a slow burn, because you have the full action, then you have the reverse the camera, but you have the intro where you're introducing characters, and then you have all the action and everything going down over here. Then there's that little bit in the middle that's just like, okay, we've introduced everything we need to introduce, but we can't get in the action quite yet. So everyone's just kind of standing around doing nothing for this little bit right here. Like, I'd say right before they get off the ship, or right before they go into the alien planet, there's like a 5 to 10 minute stretch, and I'm just like, we're not really doing anything. Like, there's, the opening while, and then the second he gets on, LV-426, shit just takes off. Little bit here that I'm just like, okay. Here's another thing that people won't really care about normally, and I don't really mind it. It's just kind of, ant kind of thing. There's no carnage really in this movie besides the facehugger scene. People think of Alien, they think of this like, this thing is ripping people apart and shit's going crazy. Facehugger scene is quite bloody and violent. Nothing really happens in terms of kills besides that. Like, you see the alien who's just doing the shaking, like, drenchy, drippy thing. And besides that, most of the deaths happen off screen. A lot of the deaths happen off screen, especially like Dallas, because you just see the thing, it's like, whee, and then just cuts, which I think is effective, but sometimes it's nice to see some gore, some bloodshed. Here's another thing that I'm not gonna really count to a negative because it's funny. There's a twist where someone is I'm not gonna say who. So light spoilers, even though it's Alien from 1979, you know what happens. There's a scene where someone turns into there's a scene where someone is revealed as an android, and they attack someone. How does this super intelligent android try to kill this person? Does he A, snap the person's neck, B, punch the head off, or do something like that, or C, shove a magazine in their mouth, completely leaving the nose exposed, so I could still breathe if I do this. I have nose. He just shoves a magazine. And then some other guy tries to take the android off of this person. How does he attack that person? He just grabs the guy's He gives him a purple nurple. Is that the name of it? Yeah, he gives this big buff guy coming into hey, android, stop doing that, and he's just ah. Yeah, I guess it would hurt. You had no better ideas than that super intelligent AI android, except just the guy's just because it hurts, I guess, but then he just shoves him off and hits him with a fucking wrench. So didn't do you very good, did it? All in all, this is a really good movie. Good movie. Very good movie. I almost have no problems with this movie. I mentioned it's a little long and stuff, but all in all, acting, set design, everything else, atmosphere, absolutely flawless. Nothing wrong with it at all. So, I think this movie is just absolutely incredible. I think this is an absolute must-watch, must-own movie for fans of horror or sci-fi. If you're a sci-fi fan, even if you don't like horror, watch Alien. Just watch Alien. I give this movie a right there. I give this movie a 7. Give this movie a 4.7 out of 5. Which, if you watch my ranking, format, that's really great. That's really great category. I'm trying to fucking point, but it's, reverse, so it's fucking... That's... I did it again! Really, really great movie. This is ridiculous. Absolute must-watch. Love Alien. What did you guys think of Alien? Have you seen it? Are you okay, dog? Have you guys seen Alien? Do you think it's a super overrated movie? Do you think I ranked it correct? Do you think it's underrated? And I don't know how you underrate an almost perfect movie, but some people. Do you think it's damn? Do you think it's an underrated movie and should be a 5 out of 5, or even a above 5 from our ranking? Let me know how you feel in the comments. Aliens coming soon. I'll see you on the next one. Bookman out.